Pots, Pans, and Pioneers. Today I'm going to be making a crab pasta salad. And again, this goes along with all the cold salads. It's getting to be hot. People are out fishing. People are out crabbing. And they're looking for recipes that they can incorporate. This is a hands down a really easy one, and I thought I'd share it with you today. Crab meat is not very cheap to buy in the grocery store, but if you're an avid fisherman who occasionally crabs, or if you do what I do, I usually buy the crab canned. I use half of it in a dish and then I freeze the other half, and then the next time I want crab I have it available. But usually I like to have it fresh. I don't typically like to have it frozen. So let's get started. This is a really easy recipe. I've got half a cup of Italian dressing, and I'm just using just Italian dressing. There is a zesty version of this. I don't use anything zesty or spicy, but that would certainly make this recipe an improvement for those who want spicy. So, and next thing we're going to do is we're going to add a half a cup of mayo. And I'm just going to eyeball this, okay? And all we're going to do is whisk this together. It's going to be lumpy, just keep going. You're wanting a really creamy, almost like a ranch dressing consistency. Just keep beating. Don't give up. Even if you see a few little lumps in there, just keep going. Mayonnaise out of the refrigerator is cold and it's, you know, clinging together. All those oils and egg. So we really want to get it to be creamy. Now the remaining lumps in here are mostly from the Italian dressing, which has onions, spices, all kinds of spices inside of it. So you can usually tell. The next thing we're going to add is a half a cup of Parmesan cheese. Now I'm going to use the Romano Asiago cheese as well as the Parmesan. I'm going to use the mixed version of this, but the recipe is really for a half a cup, excuse me, a half a cup of Parmesan cheese. And I'm just going to eyeball it. I have a measuring cup here, but I'm just going to eyeball it because sometimes I like stuff cheesy and I'm going to go over. This is another fan favorite picnic basket. Just make sure you keep it cold. Always keep it in the cooler. Don't let it set out all day. Crab will go bad on you pretty fast, like shrimp. And you've got mayonnaise, so not something you want to mess with. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get our bowl ready. And I've just got some cooked spaghetti. I'll loosen it up a little bit. Still a little warm. Now you could double this recipe, obviously, and make a big dish of it. But as I start to add the ingredients, this is really going to cool down. That's why we're going to add the crab at the very last. It's already been cooked crab, but you know, I'm not a big fan of hot crab dishes, but some people are. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add all of our the dressing we made. You could certainly make homemade Italian dressing. You could certainly do that and, you know, really make this, you know, stand out. I'm just going to mix all this in together. as it warms up, it'll loosen up on you, so don't worry. Pasta's still a little warm. And now what we're going to do is we're going to add a cup of peas. You could add a cup of broccoli florets if you like broccoli. And I've got some dehydrated onions that I've had in here that I've added some liquid to, so they'll become onions again, as well as bell peppers. I'll tell you a secret. I've used all kinds of meats with this particular salad. I've used chicken, grilled chicken. I've used shrimp. I've even tried it with salmon, and it's really good. This is a really good cold salad. Alright, now the last ingredient we're going to add is our crab. Now I'm only going to add a half a can of this crab, and this is just, you know, lump crab. It's not claw, it's the lump. And it's already been drained, so I'm just going to add in probably half of it, because I love crab dip, and I tend to want to save my crab for more than one recipe. Okay, we have our tongs, and I'm just going to toss this around. And let's not forget our seasonings, so I'm going to throw some ground pepper. And I know the Italian dressing has salt, so I don't really want to add a lot of salt. If I had pink salt, I would do pink salt instead of just the table salt. Alright, there you have it. This is a crab pasta salad. Very easy, very quick. I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and you have a blessed week, and I'll see you on the next video. Everybody have a great day.